What happened when the hospital gave me the wrong drug, ignored my screams, and nearly killed me? I was admitted for something minor pneumonia that needed IV antibiotics. Nothing life-threatening, the doctor assured me. A few days on fluids and meds, and you'll be fine. At first, everything seemed normal. Nurses came and went, adjusting my IV, taking vitals. But on the third night, a new nurse arrived. She smiled warmly, hung a fresh bag, and said, "This will help you breathe easier." Within minutes of the drip starting, something felt wrong. My chest tightened like iron bands were squeezing my lungs. I gasped. "I can't breathe." The nurse frowned. "Sometimes antibiotics sting. Relax. You're anxious." But it wasn't anxiety. My throat swelled, my skin burned, my vision blurred. I clawed at the oxygen mask, panic flooding every nerve. Alarms shrieked. My heart monitor spiked. I screamed, "Stop it, please!" The nurse sighed. "It's just a side effect. You'll adjust." But a younger nurse passing by froze when she saw me. Her eyes widened. "This isn't normal." She shoved the IV pump off, clamped the line, and shouted, "She's crashing!" Staff swarmed in. Someone injected epinephrine. Another forced oxygen into me. My body convulsed, then collapsed into darkness. When I woke hours later in ICU, I was weak, trembling. A doctor stood at my bedside, grim. "You suffered an anaphylactic reaction. You were given the wrong medication, vancomycin, not the antibiotic you were prescribed. Your chart was mixed with another patient's." My stomach dropped. "So, it wasn't supposed to happen?" He shook his head. "No, you were supposed to receive ceftriaxone. The error nearly killed you." Tears spilled down my cheeks. Every dismissal, every time they told me it was just anxiety, had almost cost me my life. My mom, who had rushed to the hospital when she heard, gripped my hand, fury in her voice. "She begged you to stop. She told you it hurt, and you ignored her." The head nurse entered later, her voice polished. "We regret the error. The system failed." But I saw the truth in her eyes. It wasn't just the system. It was arrogance. People too quick to assume I was dramatic, too quick to silence my pain. The younger nurse who stopped the drip visited me privately. "I'm sorry. I recognized the reaction, it wasn't normal, but the order said vancomycin, and she trusted the chart." I whispered, "You saved me." She shook her head. "You saved you. You kept saying something was wrong. Don't ever stop doing that." Recovery was slow. My throat was raw from the tube they used to keep me breathing. My body ached. Nights, I woke sweating, convinced poison was dripping back into my veins. When my mom requested records, we found the truth spelled out in black and white. My name on one line, another patient's diagnosis on the next. A barcode scanned twice, an override clicked. A mistake, yes, but also a failure to listen. The hospital tried to settle quietly. "We'll compensate you. We'll retrain staff." But money couldn't erase the scar in my memory. The moment I begged for help and someone sighed, "It's just anxiety," I filed a formal complaint with the state. Months later, I got a letter. The hospital was cited, protocols changed, 2-nurse verification for IV meds became mandatory. No more single overrides. It won't undo what happened to me, but maybe it will stop the next patient from tasting death through a plastic tube. Now, every time I'm handed medication, I ask, "What is this? What's my dose? Why am I taking it?" I read the label out loud. I double-check the wristband, because I learned the hard way. Silence can kill you. And I'll never forget the night the bag dripped fire into my veins, and my own voice, hoarse, desperate, insistent, was the only thing that kept me alive.